Today is 2nd of January 2023. No any legal improvements up to today in European Union court case are performed so far. No son's custody from criminal colonization. Anonymous criminal hostage is still continuing in Ventspils city. Today I woke up at 06:35 in the morning with quite a bad feeling, like murders of the kids or something similar. If these anonymous criminal performances are continuing, this must be taken under forced control in all Republic of Latvia for immediate reactions. The criminal performances in non-public executions against underage kids and non-guilty in anything people are still continuing by the criminal bodies who aren't realizing own responsibilities until such are applied. So-called criminal animals with various types of motivations, illegal motivations such as Nazistic ideologies, Russian criminal authoritarianism, and game type stupidities of the ones who are willing to have the criminal power nor existing functional scopes. Today in the morning from Ventspils post office Vas Latvias Pasts section number 1 were sent 16 registered letters at national level with final invoices and the informative label with certain advices in case of ignorances that if the criminals aren't willing to accept national law and aren't capable to be protected from legality, they can run away from my country, from my Republic of Latvia. One letter to the Riga Pardaugava court was sent as a regular letter informatively, as well as international correspondence in European Union court case had been sent from the same post office Vas Latvias Pasts section number 1 from Ventspils city to One Word Personnel's BV as registered letter to Holland, and one to European Court of Human Rights, Council of Europe, to France as registered letter, as well as two letters as regular to both European courts, the General Court of the European Union and the Court of Justice of the European Union, with included related information to obligative knowledge and obligative reactions, as well as obligative justice under personal responsibilities. If the courts will continue to be electronic with no understandings of objective responsibilities, thus personnel will be continued to be collected and or justified by the power of law as per existing facts. The black criminal violators, employees at the level of the European Court of Human Rights and Court of Justice of the European Union are set to obligative collections with obligative justice to make the criminal violators to understand the seriousness of legal meanings in personal responsibilities for inactivities to official concerns, by the real freedom takings up to 3 years. Some of the personnel are set to forced collections to the anonymous slaveries as per real facts of performed crimes and deliberate violences. Relating to priorities, thus are still remaining the same, but the legal invoices which are included as a contents of the registered and regular letters are obligated to pay as the only option for common securities. The deadline is set until 16th of January 2023 to pay obligative invoices for avoidance of inevitabilities of legal responsibilities. If thus will be continued to be ignored, forced deductions will take place with open murders of the criminal bodies and blocks of the systems, especially the bank systems, the involved banks in the Republic of Latvia, Swedbank and AS Citadele Bank, with remote managements from abroad. The main criminal Nazistic sources from Holland in relation to Swedbank, and the main Nazistic criminal source with the criminal-minded managers from Germany. Thus are all electronically hooked, including the local criminal representatives in blue managements. Therefore, thus lives are at the most dangerous risks if the legal invoices will be ignored to be executed until the deadline. Forced blocks of mentioned banks in Republic of Latvia and possibly in Baltic countries might take place for obligative justice with open murders to global publicities. Therefore, I suggest to most of the citizens of Republic of Latvia to transfer to the Luminor Bank to be on the safe side. However, personal awareness must be in each financial institutions with analysis of existing risks in European Union court case. If any types of criminal performances with registered correspondence will be performed in the Latvia's past, vast Latvia's past, with remote access to internal system of management from abroad, from the Germany, the toiletic criminal managements which picked up the prices for registered correspondence to 3.1 euro per envelope till a weight of 20 grams. These criminal players are also accessing the private electronic devices. Therefore, most of them are hooked for justice, some for reasonable murders with public expressions to global publicities for avoidance of any risks in the future. German criminal involvements in the European Union court case are hooked for reasonable justice. One guy is missing who is set to obligative murder, the other guy is still alive but will be killed as soon